today I'm in my Honda Civic. This is a 2008 model with a funny front and rear space age looking design. It's a 1.8 GLS model. What that means I don't know, but I'm thinking of selling this. I've got the Volvo. This has had its turn with me. It's time for someone else to enjoy this rather superb piece of Japanese engineering and enjoy the car. So today I thought I'd bring you along. You can join me while I get the car washed at a local sort of mini valet car wash centre. I'll do the hoovering and the washing of the carpet and the interior and the glass myself, because I quite like doing that. And then we'll go somewhere quiet that has a nice background, try and get some good pictures, get the car online, and then get it hopefully sold to its new owner, who can enjoy and look after this vehicle for hopefully many more years to come. So I purchased this car back in, I think, May 2022 with something like 72,000 miles, which is ridiculously low for one of these cars. I'm now on 89,300. I've given it 2 services, new discs and pads, a couple of new tyres, passed its MOT in June with flying colours. In terms of economy, when I've brimmed it and then let it run really down, I think I've had something like 550 miles from a tank, and it'll probably do a bit more actually if you're doing sort of motorway journeys. Manual gearbox and clutch are very smooth. You can change gear with your little pinky without any problems. Steering and brakes feel pretty nice. I always put seat covers over the seats to keep the seats in good condition, which they are. The seats are virtually showing very little wear. I'm currently down a bit of a sort of side lane just outside of Moira, a little town about 15 miles west of Belfast. West. I'm going to show you around my Honda Civic. And here she is. 2008 Honda Civic 1.8 petrol manual. I think this is the GLS model. Exterior wise, pretty good. There's a couple of minor nicks and dinks. I'll admit to this one here. That was just me trying to get around a corner and not really having enough space. The other main one is on the passenger door. I actually bought the car like this. I didn't think it was any bother, and it hasn't really been. Again, they might be able to buff a little bit of that back and just get a bit of a dent, or bodywork specialist to look at that. No rust in the arches because it has these plastic sort of trim covers. Tyres are pretty good all round. Replaced a couple since I've owned the car. I put these little wind deflectors on, and they actually do a very good job, if I'm honest. They do help a lot on the motorway. Again, no real marks to mention. Rear tyre, rear alloy, pretty good. Just a tiny nick there from, I think, parking. Another little minor paint nick there. I love the space age style exhausts on these as well. And I think that the styling has stood the test of time a little bit. If we look down here, there's a couple of little like sort of dent marks, and I feel that might be from me pushing it sort of too hard to close it. It's quite a thin bit of metal. Rear alloy on the driver's side looking pretty good again. Just needs a good clean up, which I'll definitely give it. No real marks on the roof. Again, front alloy and front wheel pretty good as well. Well, I'll show you the space inside the boot, because it is quite huge for a hatchback 5-door car. Let's get the rucksack out of the way. I just put this little bit of packaging here just to keep it nice and clean inside and protect the boot. There's a little drop down storage bit in here as well, which is actually pretty useful as well if you need to put anything in the car deeper. Let's put that cover back in there, keep everything nice and tidy. The rear seats, the Honda sort of cloth, a sort of plush cloth interior. Obviously rear armrest, drinks holders. These seats are quite cool actually. They go up from here. So if you need to put a couple of suitcases in here, these go up and they lock on both sides, so you get a huge amount of space. I bought a new set of rear carpets when I acquired the car 18 months ago, and obviously the rears haven't been used because I don't really take any passengers in the rear. Lock down like that. The front seat is mint condition. I always keep seat covers on sort of cloth cars just to keep the bolsters and the wear and tear in good order. You'll see the seat covers off the car when I finished cleaning the interior. Very nice Sony head unit. You can connect your phone to obviously charge up as well. Android Auto, I think DAB as well. Not much wear on the interior. Have got the second key for this as well. That's just because the door's open. Surprisingly quietish engine actually for 1.8. Let's get a bit of throttle. No rattles, no noises, very clean engine, only serviced a few thousand miles ago. And that's pretty much the Honda Civic. And this will be up for sale very soon. Give it a good mini valet and I'll do the interior myself. I like hoovering the car, and I've got a few products I'm going to have a go at using. Some interior trim, sort of cleaner, and also these details here. I've got some stuff to make this kind of look a bit cleaner and a bit newer. Drop! So we have got the car cleaned. Unfortunately the 3 car washes I did try to go to were not open, and the GoPro got pretty hot and just gave up because of the heat. So here it is post car mini valet wash, and a couple of things I've done to the trims that go around the car. The car looks particularly clean. I'm actually quite impressed with how it's come up, because normally you just go to mini valet just to get the muck and the crap off, but I've gone a little bit further. I bought some products for the windows inside and out, and some products just to get those greying detail trims a bit more tidier and fresher. The only thing left to do is the interior. Obviously the windows and glass are done. It's just a case of hoovering and then detailing the interior a little bit. That trim detailer I used really has come up beautifully. Alloys are in actually very good condition still. Not bad for a 15-year-old workhorse. Yeah, these were so grey and dull, like concrete coloured grey, but they're a nice shine. They really lift the car actually. So we'll get the interior cleaned up. I've taken some exterior photographs in this rather quiet spot, and we'll get the car listed, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, it will be sold to its new owner. So let's have a quick look at the paperwork and history that I have with the Honda. Of course, in a very neat folder, I have the original Honda leather sort of brochure holder, the original manual with plenty of gumph inside, some original bits of Honda related paperwork and a spare key. So I've got 2 keys of this car. This one is, I don't think it's even been used really. A V5 in my name. MOT history, quite a few MOTs in here. So the MOT on this one expires 21st June 2024. Service history from like 2013 I think, from Surrey Motors. This bit here is just lots of tyre and sort of various miscellaneous invoices, receipts. Another service bill, more service bills from Honda. I do my servicing at a different but very reliable business in Lisburn. So 74,000 miles, the front link was done. 75,000 miles, discs and pads. And what else do we do? Driver windows done at 76. I did a couple of pollen filter and air filter myself back in January this year. Service 84,000 miles. And that is everything up to date. So someone's going to get some good paperwork with the vehicle as well. Well, thank you for watching the video and joining me on this adventure to sell my Honda Civic. Let's see if we can get a good price for it. In the coming weeks there'll be more videos. There'll be a video about the Volvo, things I like about the car, things I don't like about the car. There'll be fuel economy, miles per gallon runs. I'm thinking in my head I can try and set myself a target of something like 60, even 65 miles per gallon. I'll also be buying another daily driver, and we can do videos with that car and see where it leads. Remember to like and subscribe and share the video. Thank you for joining me.
Remember to like and subscribe.